Today, we're going to be repairing this weld on my Continental 4-post kayak trailer. It makes sense that I should have practiced first before doing this, but I would rather do something and that be my practice. So I'm struggling here. I hit my head. I could not strike an arc at first.
See, first time welding. How'd I do?
So I just kind of worked all the way around. I was going to town on that front part, but it looked like if I messed up, I would actually weld the post to the frame, which I did not want to do. So I took the frame off, started grinding some things down, trying to fill in, so going back and filling in some of the gaps that I had uh, from my very poor welding. But I will say this is the first welding I've ever done of any kind, and it worked. So let's let's go with that. It worked, and I'm hoping it holds for a few years. So this is me just going back in, filling in some gaps. I was getting better at creating the arc and kind of like staying there with it, uh, getting a puddle. So took some practice, but I think I got it to a point that this should hold for a few years at least. Uh, Now you'll see, went in again, grinded everything down. Uh, Next, I went in with a wire brush to try to clean everything up. Again, basically preparing it for the cold galvanizing process. So this is galvanized steel. I want to let you know I did use a respirator um, for safety reasons while working on this. And now I'm going to spray the cold galvanizing spray. It's just like a straight coat of zinc. Very, very similar to what you might put on your nose as sunscreen. I sprayed that side first so I could flip it over and do this side and not have the other side touch the cardboard. Oh, here we go. And it actually turned out pretty good. Made a nice solid bond and looks very similar to the other stuff. So here it is up close. This was recommended to me by a friend that runs a kayak trailer and trailer modification group on Facebook. I'll link that group down below as well. And then just the process of putting this post back on. It's 3 screws. You got 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And I had also loosened up that U-bolt to relieve some tension when removing that top screw earlier. So I go in and clean that all up. Once I have everything tightened down, I throw the kayak back on it. There's no lean, everything's staying in place, so it's good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the links below for the products I use, as well as the Facebook group with more information about kayak trailer modifications.